Hey, what up, sweet people? So, found out it was my Saturday day off, so I got some things done, spent some time with the family, so that's pretty cool. So I got the Maxima done. It runs pretty good. The only thing, my auto is still not good, so I'm gonna try to jump into troubleshooting a bit. I'm gonna do a compression test that's cool on this thing. That's not it. The spark plugs are new, because people always tell me like, oh, spark plugs. Bro, I changed them. I changed them, like, not even hit service interval on those plugs. And I'm gonna check out if those are my ignition coils gonna cause it, but I'm gonna do some troubleshooting. I'm thinking to ditch the power steering also. I want to do more weight reduction and maybe get like a bolt-on cage. That would be nice. You can see the spider webs and the dirt. This thing been sitting for a while now. But I'm just so busy with work and school. It's so hard to like manage my time. So I'm always like trying to figure things out. Alright, I'm not gonna try to make this video long because I'm just talking on it, right? So cheers to you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Well, there's one thing about this car. So it was back together in one piece. I had the trunk and the rear seats and everything, but the previous year, so back in 2019, December-ish or January, that's actually 2020 January, we got big ass like storms, so car got wet because it leaks in. The seals are not good on the trunk, so it leaks in. And there was this, I think, under the spare. I took out the spare, but I didn't clean the trunk because I was lazy, right? And then pretty much there was like this booklet thing, and it got shredded in the water because I was driving it around with the water, so it got like shredded because it was just swimming there. When I realized there was water, because everything, the trunk was back and everything was back, so you couldn't see it. And then once I just hear the splashing, I'm like, what the heck? And then I look underneath it, and then I see the water over there. So yeah, it leaks in, so I'm gonna try to start cleaning this. I don't think I recorded. Pretty much I just go with it with like a wire brush or something and start brushing it. Oh man, this dumbass is back. And pretty much I started scraping that shit out. I know it's a little history of the car. Yeah, I have some raw spots too, but we'll see what I'm gonna do with it, because at least I'm gonna try to slow that rust down, so until I have like skills to fix it. Okay, so pretty much right now I started cleaning up the bottom side of the car. I mean, this side is pretty bad because I blew the gasket somewhere there, right? So all the oil hit like this area, like just the bottom of the pan, the bit of the exhaust, and then hit all this over there. You can see how far it traveled back at that point. But I already have like other ideas. I'm not crying, I'm just actually yawning because I'm tired. Crying because I don't sleep enough. But yeah, I want to start working on this, and honestly I should be working on the videos right now. Just gonna wipe it a bit more, and then see you guys later. Right now what I'm thinking, I'm gonna delete my power steering, because that's a simple one. I just have to get a fitting, take off the pump and all the accessories from it, and then on the rack pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change out one of the fittings, put in like a quarter fitting from the pressure line, and then pretty much I'm just gonna loop it. I gotta be kind of cutting back. I know I wanted to turbocharge it, but the problem is, first I gotta make money in order to modify these cars, and before the EPA fucking buns everything. That's some power steering, delete. Daddy. Don't touch my power steering, Daddy. I'm kind of scared, to convert it to manual rack in a real sense, because I know like when the car is off, you want to turn those wheels. We gotta really muscle on it. Pretty much that's it. After that I just have to drain some fluid out of the rack, and then get a fitting and just do like pretty much a rerouting on it. So the conversion in the real sense will be done. The only question, would the rack leak without pressure? or I would just see fluid slowly because one is cleanable and the other one is not really. But you know, I still would have to get underneath the car. So if it wouldn't leak, that would be the optional solution. But if it leaks, at that point I would just think to don't even take out the rack, just drain all the fluid out, and I would fill it up with grease. So you know, it's not a lost plan, but you know, if I don't like it at that point, I don't have to fill it back up with the grease. I could just take that rack out and put all the rebuilt, at that point it would be rebuilt rack with the pump if I wouldn't like the setup. But I think it's gonna make it a bit better because it's gonna be cleaner. So I'm not gonna have this here. So now there's some weight reduction over there. I like weight reduction, so the lighter the better. You know, when you work a lot, I think, and you're just busy, or even if you don't work a lot, you're just busy, you tend to forget things easier. So short, tight budget. So I'm just gonna fix up the car a bit right now and then drive it again. Sorry to wear these at home. I think they're pretty cool, dude. Like for work boots. Some fashion shit, huh? Different the EPA. I got more parts coming in. So I got DC headers. Unless defund EPA is gonna ban that also because it pollutes the environment. So you know, whatever I had on it didn't fit perfectly. So I'm gonna get still the exhaust bolts, the spring type ones on the middle. I got some new bolts with this one, so that's gonna fit. Because I was even running without a bolt, so I didn't have all the 3 bolts here. I only had 2. I only had these 2. So you know, this was just a junky eBay header I got cheap. And actually I was stupid because I think I had this header on first and it was working fine. Then I was like, oh, a 4-to-1 header. So I picked up a header, you know, for real cheap. But then again, that header didn't fit. That's for like a D series. So from that header, I had to go back to this one because that one was leaking. But you know, this one just, it doesn't fit fine with the new exhaust system because that one's with my old exhaust, and then I got a Yonaka Motorsports catback, and now it doesn't want to fit with this one. So I pick up the DC header, see if it fits with that setup, and if not, I might have to pick up a high flow cat, but we'll see. And I already got the little fitting in my car, so I picked up this 3/8 quarter fitting they said, so that should go in the rack. I have some 3/8 hoses, so I could already delete the power steering. I'll be kind of excited to drive it, but I already got shit off from it. And after that, I deleted the power steering. Probably I'll just hop on the valve cover and the side and maybe start loosening the bolts on the oil pan. So I will be right there pretty close. I already picked up my water pump. I'm waiting for the oil pump and the belt. So it's pretty close, you know. I'm trying to do it like in a time management manner wise. Plus I got some of my days off, so that's pretty lucky. And I'll be back. So I don't know if you can see that there is the pressure line, the smaller one, and then the bigger one is gonna be the return line. And one reason is for that. If you look at the bigger one, it's actually a hose with a clamp, because you can't just put a hose clamp on a pressure line because it's pressurized. So therefore they're gonna use the metal fitting on it. So that's gonna be a pressure line. That's how you can track it down. So I'm gonna start with unbolting that. Pretty much I got it out. You just have to feed it back forward, which is a bit annoying. Okay. I wouldn't say that it's easy, but it's definitely doable. Okay. Ooh. Very nice. And it's out. Ooh. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope I'm gonna like it without the power steering, because the engine bay is so much cleaner and it has so much more room. Those are always cool, dude. Look, if I clean out that engine bay, it's gonna be nice.